No, I'm about to invite him now. I'm about to. I should be able to, hopefully. Oh, I'm glad I'm in the car. No, it did show Luke down in the offline people though for some reason, so I'm scrolling down. Oh, you're in the party as well. Hold on. Hold up. Hello, everybody. Just need to get these people into the lobby. Well, Jack. Everybody else is here now. Is that the invite bit? Invite to game. Did that invite you? Oh, Luke got you. Good man, Luke. Good man. Right, let me get on to the stream chat. I can't actually watch it myself. Oh, I need to get into spectate as well. Let me do that. There's her idiot. Can't, like, if it starts without me, I'm fucked. I'm in. Oh, Raz is kicking the shit out of her idiot. The axes come out. Hello again, Reflex. Let's have it, boys, from Viper. Best of luck to everyone. From Albo Reflex Games, yep, good luck to all. Nice, this is going to be pretty tasty. Thank you all very much for tuning in nice and quick. Let me just finish sharing it around, and then I'll get Barbax's and Heredia's streams shared into the chat. I need to get my calculators up. I need to do maths on the fly. 2v2, 2v2. Right. I don't know your tracks, boys. What tracks have you picked? I've been hot ringing today. I've not been able to pay attention and read the chats. And yep, that was their picks.
Turn the light on, please, you fucking bellend.
Okay, is everyone ready? Let me text Luke if he's ready.
Oh shit.
There we go.
I'll start the stream.
I thought you started the stream.
Palmer's Mutual.
I'm at the playlist.
Yeah, Palmer's Mutual.
Oh no, your cars do still show up, but yeah, get your car back, just in case. They have apparently patched it so your cars show up, whether they're impounded or thinged now. But no point in taking the risk. Good luck.
Are you boys ready?
From mobbing.
Not really, but go on.
Can we talk about bongs again? You can talk about whatever you want. Didn't even realise he was waiting for an invite. Lol, just sent it anyway. Yeah, he just showed online and I was just scrolling through. Hello, Kimberly. Oh, back into my natural stomping ground, Luke's saying. Boys, good luck. You're lucky I didn't twist that, Luke, and make you out to be a right prick to your mates, you know. Could have told them you were going to shit all over them all and just go for the playlist win. Even your teammate had nothing on you, but no. Luke just needs that little bit of extra focus just to settle in. Doesn't always do as well with the commentary blasting in his ear. Jack's just going to tune me out with some loud music. Oh, I can put music on PlayStation 5, can't I? Should I do that? Can I? I am. I'm going to take the risk and try it. No, I'm not. Not for this one. Next stream, I'm going to put some music on to listen to. I won't do it here in case it lags me out in an important 2v2 situation. You've got 54 seconds upon the clock, Jack, to find your music.
I'm moving the timer down.
Oh.
When you realise how hard me and Jack are going to get shafted.
Depends if Alex actually throws up or not, I guess. Yeah, but you can't put it on while you're streaming, Reflex, on PS4. It cuts it out and says you can't. Jack turned his voice off. Jack, quickly turn it back on and say hello to Tyrese and that lad. Ty's well upset he can't hear you.
You have 30 seconds.
He's extended the time for you. Nice,
Hello.
nice. There we go, Ty. Got it all fixed up for you. Puts Yo-Yo, good luck to both teams. No, it's like I can put music on, but it doesn't let you do it through streaming. It cuts it off and says you can't do both at the same time because of copyright. But on PlayStation 5, they managed to fix it. You're lucky you didn't get timed out, Vipe. You got away with that. You might. YouTube is a bit off with capital letters on my channel for some reason. I never fully understood because I've not changed any of the settings.
Stomach hurts.
I did mean to quickly grab this.
I'm not sure, but how many teams are left?
5.
5, really?
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention lately.
Just quickly grabbing the streams. If you've not already, do make sure to go over and subscribe to Heredia and Barbacks. Change the camera. Heredia, nice, clean start. We will pop back to Jack. Just gets a little bit of extra curve. This line nice and clean. Heredia leads the way. Big feathering at the bottom of the hill. Not quite sure. Oh, he's snapped back
for
in.
a brick already.
Yeah, he's had an early brick. Jack, good curves, pulls up level with Luke. Applying a little bit of pressure, trying to get into the mind of his friend. It's a little bit of a slide. There's Heredia's in the Discord. I need to get to my channel again because I've lost it. There's that. Back up to pace. Raza closing the gap up on Luke. Hello, Senna. How are you going, fella? Yeah, it should be a really good battle. And you know Jack's not been racing as much recently. But he'll get his racing boots on. It'll maybe just be customs he struggles a little bit more on not having as much track knowledge on them. Hello, Aaron. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. That's Heredia's shared. Make sure you click on Heredia's and like and subscribe his, because I'm going to pin Barbax's just because he's doing the commentary. And it is his event that he put together, so that does feel right way round. There's that, replace that pinned message. Did share it, did that, done. Calculator's back and I'm fully set in for the next. As it just runs a little bit wide, that's allowed himself to get into a battle with Alex. He's got a bit of time. He's falling off the front pack, just a touch. Luke and Jack coming under the tunnel. See the air time.
Alex, did that lamppost hit you then that I hit?
Yeah.
Oh, Raza doing really nice thing there, just feathering the throttle up, closing the gap back up to where it would have maybe been without the lamppost hit, just feeling a bit bad that he caught the lamppost on the inside. Sportsman nature coming on through, tightening the battle up. You can see Jack and Luke just coming through onto the straight ahead. Bigger boost towards the end for Raza there, a bit later on the brakes, feathering the throttle through cleanly. Back on the power, that is Jack, unfortunately having missed the checkpoint. That's a big brake boost over the curb. Not one to chase everyone, but he does take the ones that are nice and clean and comfortable for the car. First lap, 2:11 flat from Jack. Now leading the way. The mistakes. He missed the checkpoint coming out of the hairpin onto the straight, unfortunately, Ty. Raz has got himself up into second place, so it will be shortening the point gain. Jack appears to be closing back up. Ryan this time staying a little bit wider through the corner, brake boosting along the straight. A little bit of fire coming out, tiny bit of lag coming onto the car, but he gets through nicely. You can see Jack not too far back. I think that's a lag on Heredia's car. He should pop back. There we go. Just getting stuck at the bottom of the hill there with his American connection. He's over the curb, keeping the car nice and stable. Alex a little bit more aggressive on the curbs early on, gains a touch of advantage. That's a clean. It's through the corner though. Reapply the power. It's just easing into the corner nicely, letting the car coast up the hill this time. Pace 209.232 from Luke, 208.931. Meridia gets a little kick off the curb there. Jack just coming through the corner set behind as well. Very little chance of DNF in here. Yep, there is one being planned out for after the 2v2 reflex. More of a open international cut rather than just UK versus US, so it'll be UK, France, America and the rest of the world team. As again, a nice boost through the tube. Curb nicely avoids. Curb Raza does get the best lap. GG's offered across. Jack just a little bit unlucky to have missed the checkpoint on the second lap. +8, but he's going to make it across the line, just giving himself a little bit of extra time to settle in. There is just the 5 points between the two. Give that as long as I can. We'll maybe let the points settle in for this next race, and then we'll get stuff pinned in. Give people a chance to head over to Barbacks or Heredia. A Persona. Wrong button. Nice, mods doing their job. Thank you, Persona. Hello, new boys. Yeah, just doing my thing. Doing his job is mod. Lovely. Thank you very much, fella. We are on to Spinner. The teams are Rusty Racers, that is the Heredia God and Luke. or I Lucas, and Razza and Marine Jack representing Goldilocks and the Three Hairs, or as they are now known, just on my title there, just because it wouldn't all fit. Three Hairs, could have put Three Hairs, but it's Three Hairs versus Rusty Racers. But it is a crazy match today, Unholy. Yo, good luck, boys. From Esco is enjoying a playlist of himself, so he'll be watching between his own races, keeping his eye on it. Hey, it's on the way, Viper lad. No rush from myself. It'll all come in time. Tyrese with the S Greasy. Start with her idiot. Just had maybe the best 45 minutes of his life with a dozer and then a cargo bob. No. Looking to hold pace behind. Big brake boost from the boys. Earlier, maybe just a little bit early or a little bit. Just trying to find the angle. Jack just losing out on the back end boost in the tube there. Carries the pace down the hill. Just having let it build up. Boost through the loop. Yeah, I know the name Suspicion. Jack nice onto the platform, carrying his pace through the cut. Really gets it nice, carries the distance really well. Luke has to pull aggressively into the tube. That is going to cost him a couple of positions, but no massive time loss with making it in cleanly. Just a little bit aggressive. Yeah, I think they had a little challenge for a record on it, Ty. Exactly, Aaron. You just need to get yourself the 8 eyes of a spider and you should be able to watch them all comfortably. We're going to take this time to swap back. Jack trying to limbo up and over. Really unlucky. It doesn't quite make it over the walls. Mac just being that bit inconsistent for Jack on this occasion has allowed Razza up into third. Jack's up and over the wall this time, but he's going to have to make the most of it. Elliot just easing away. 2:30.923 on the first lap, so he opened up around 2 seconds. We'll stick with Luke. Well, we'll go back to Razza so we can see both. I don't have time to tell you the PS5 problem maybe now. Go for it. Coming over the curbs nicely. Nice and aggressive. Clean on his lines. Just holding distance ahead at the moment. You know, if pain is nothing compared to doing 50 laps on Goliath. No, that was 4 hours, wasn't it? It's Alex up and over the jump, nice and clean again. Luke following behind at 2:30.9, 7 hours. Crikey, lad. Are you planning on doing any more endurance stuff? Jack coming through the tube behind now, having made it over the gap nice and cleanly himself. There's around 20 seconds between the guys. Okay, good pace with the times come down. He makes it over nice and clean. The take a breath and the woof. He's showing he thinks it's on nice.
Nah, I clipped that edge of the ramp. Lucky I saved it.
Yeah. 2:29.752. 2:30.165 and 2:30.4. A bit further back, about to come across the line himself. Yeah, that sucks. As Psycho was saying earlier, is there's just nothing available really in Germany at all. Almost impossible to get. Not even worth doing it, Omar. Yeah, that's true. It's only worth doing for beginners to get the cars. Nice boost line from Raza, pulling himself back past Luke. Move back to Luke just so we can see the two. Luke carrying the pace nicely and cleanly through the corner to shorten that time lapse. He suffered a little brake boost there as they came off the curb as well. Getting the agreement between the two teams not to chase the loop and skip as it carries his airtime. Gonna get close to the barrier, but he manages to get down just in time and pull away from it cleanly, holding his lead and gaining a little bit back. Gets it nice and sharp, pulls across it, aggressive, just cutting it a little bit more. You can see the time gain into the tube. As we'll have had a slightly smoother line to shorten the loss. Jack got his time down to 2:35.0. Already has to. Oh no, that's Luke ahead because I just swapped back. I forgot. Well, there are 3 British people in it. You've got Luke, Raza, and Jack. So it's whether you want to go all British or you'd be happy enough with one. Fuck from Alex, he does make it over. It's clean. Boost, not quite enough as I was closing back in. So yeah, once a Razzle and Jack win. It's a Jack across the line. And it's 14 points between the two. We'll replace the pinned message now as comments getting in the way a little bit. Lighter flicking, Jack maybe having a quick couple of drags of his smoke. Heading to the third race. This is East Coast. This is Raza and Jack's pick. It's East Coast, even though it's showing us around a spinner location. And then spectator glitches.
Alright.
Nice, smooth start and the tube cleanly all round. Getting good boost on the back end of the tube, just closing the gap back up on Luke and Heredia lightly. Didn't see any time marks from any of the guys out of the loop, but Luke getting the distance suggests he did get a good brake boost. Speed match slope by the guys. Jack does swing in for the cut. He's got the spectators on him and he can't help but go for a cut.
Nice job.
Goes in for the wall ride as well. Jack gets it clean. He's got himself a lead.
Good job, Jackie boy.
Do pop back to Luke. Will keep the pressure a little bit more on Rusty Racers. They have got a little bit of the points lead. It just makes it that little bit fairer. So just a little bit further back. Setting into it. Catch you later, Reflex Man. Have a good night, and I'll catch you soon. Luke, a little bit of a slide through the corner. That does allow Razza past Heredia and Jack a little bit of breathing space. There's his throttle as he heads in to take the corner. Jack takes the wall ride and he's got it clean again. He's got himself a decent lead. He'll be able to ride it a little bit more as long as he gets this lap clean. He's got a lot of time to then burn. Ryan pushing hard to apply some pressure onto Alex. See the times when they come in. Yeah, Jack is doing the wall rides. He's going for it hard. I've got your chat up as well, Alex, so I can talk to them. We're in the party. And hello, Muto fella, and enjoy us. Into the tube, nice and clean. You can see Jack 2:03.101, 2 seconds up on Heredia, and Razza 2:05.6 from Razza, 2:05.9 and 2:07 with that bit of a slide. We'll just move forward a little bit. Bit of a slide on the exit, let Luke fully settle into it. Jack does on this lap play it a bit safer, missing the first 2 skips. This first wall ride is, for my level, the hardest of them on this track. Just a little bit trickier with the brick into the wood and the way you have to pull up to grab the checkpoint as it just gets underneath that tube roof there. Pushing nice and hard. Luke settled in, does appear to have closed up. No, I didn't get the remote control for the PS5, just the control pads.
Fucking water.
Jack gets the second possible wall ride and he re-extends his lead a little bit before taking the corner through the third. Just maintaining his lead but not being able to fully give up on the wall rides either. He's a cheeky boy. I have a new headset coming, but not the PlayStation headset. I've got a SteelSeries Pro headset with the Game DAC mixing amp. Should arrive on Monday. And then I'll spend a few days setting that up, hopefully in time for Saturday. We will move on to Razza and see if we can get a bit of a view of the 2 lads. They've got a bit of a lead to burn, so they'll be able to play it nice and safe. As has closed the gap up heavily. Luke will be doing a bit of the same. Fox join Metalhead's playlist later. Yeah, I might jump in. What time is it? I'll be in the party with you anyway. You can let me know after. But yeah, I should be able to. Jack looked like he got a bit of a brick off the top of the ramp. He has kept himself going. Razza's holding the lead. They will shorten the gap up by a point as things stand. Razza just gets 2 wall tyres on that wall. A bit. Luke's closing in. We'll go back to Heredia. It's going to just take a little while. 1 AM here UK for the playlist. Nice. Yeah, I should be able to make that. Just read in. Joyce is commenting. Alex is.
Water.
Oh, Alex just avoids the water going up the ramp, but tries to skip off the ramp a little bit. Or maybe it was the water just sending him off the ramp a little bit wonky. Controls it nice. Jack in for the wall ride behind. It looks like he's just come off it a little squiggly. He's had to respawn.
No. Fuck it, wall ride. Gotta try something.
Ready is going to do it. He can't go through the whole race. Watching Jack go for all of them, he feels maybe a touch bad. But it is what you need to do in these situations. You need to manage it as you feel. Goes in for it. He's failed to get the checkpoint. But Jack will respect the fact that he did repay him with a go on it. Jack has pulled over, I believe.
So Jack, what happened?
He just got the car came off that last wall ride. He did a bit wonky. I think it took him a little while to get the resport. Well, it's been a black screen to finish. Yes. 74 to 53. Yeah, he was doing really well on that first lap. Just got a little bit unlucky with that brick at the top of the ramp. I think he just tried to edge off it and then the car just bricked on the side of the curb a little bit. I say a little bit, it flung him like 20 foot into the air. So he ended up taking more air time than he was trying to save himself, unfortunately. And then that failed wall ride just led to him just putting down the control rather than allowing himself to get frustrated. That is what Jack's learned to do. Just
does Jack
move
get
on.
0 points or does he get 4 points?
I think he gets 0 from Barbax's rules. That's how I've added it on. And I'm going to double check Barbax's stream to see how he's doing the maths. Yeah, the control on PS5 is really nice. Yeah, he's got the same scores as me, so I think I'm right. I always thought you were half cat, but now you're making me think half pig. Half pig, half cat, maybe?
You gotta keep it somewhat, little bit.
You gotta keep me on the toes. Yow, Fox, yow, everybody from detention, good luck teams. On to Denver.
Tickleman. Luke
gets away. Oh, it was Razza. I thought that was Luke's name I saw, but it was just a head. barrier ride wasn't quite. Oh, it was just the lag again, but Raza back in nice and clean over the ramp. For the loop skips, good and clean. Jax just doesn't quite make it across. We will shift forward. Yeah, I did the same error, and I bought the PS5 control well before I got my PS5. And it's so much nicer on PC than the PlayStation 4 one. No, Zazora, it's Raza and Jack, and Heredia and Luke. You can see Heredia and Luke beginning to take a little bit of risk. Going for the coast to coast. Heredia did go in a little bit later and made it a coast to coast. Luke taking the coast to coast to coast. You can see the time advantage it has gained. We will move forward and apply the pressure as we do.
I didn't know it was a coast to coast to coast. Wow.
Oh, the barrier this time not nice. That is going to allow the guys behind to catch up and close the gap. Jack's kept himself going this time nicely after that. Brick on the barrier early. Hello, Butch fella, how are you going? Another barrier ride, you can see it's smooth and some into the ramps. Get as it just bricked off the barrier behind.
I said this before we started, and I think everyone thought I was joking, but I wasn't. They were easily going to clean sweep us. There's no point.
1:30.
Everyone seems to think it's a fucking joke.
.348. Going with the coast to coast again, just behind his teammate. Here it comes on and off the track. It's like I don't think I was pushing it quite as hard, but like on your, I know on your Tuesdays you're as good as anybody, Razza, and I think most of the community does know that. Just at the moment, you're not
playing the fucking game.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. At the moment, in my whole time in the community, you've not played the game as much as some people, Ryan, in the same way. And Jack's now not playing it as much as he once was. So I've always said it is really difficult to maintain a top level. The fact that you can show it even inconsistently and stuff, certainly on the stunts, because it is a very tricky, fine thing to do regularly, consistently, without doing it all the time.
Fuck off,
So,
girlfriend.
like, I do understand it. Already getting a phone call from his missus. Gets the cut clean this time. The one at 37.7 is the best lap from Alex. With the back. Dio goes in for it, but he's just not pulled up quite enough. He is going to have to respawn. We'll pop on to Luke and see how completion of the lap. 7.7 best lap from Heredia. Nice consistency from Luke. Holds the lead. With this custom track coming in, something Razza and Jack have maybe done 6 laps on, maybe 9. I know they won't have done too much practice. I think they were looking at the tracks last night for the first time when I was in the party with them.
I'll be right back.
No worries, Alex. line is going to extend out. It's 101 to 63. Rusty races a favour. Just coming up to the halfway point of the playlist. We are going on to Pyrrhus. I think we all know in the community that it is a difficult game to maintain consistency on. You do need to be playing for a good amount a day on any side of, or on any game, to maintain top level. And then the stunts make it that little bit trickier, the bricking points, all of that sort of stuff.
Looks like
Make it a
somebody's
little bit
mad at me.
difficult. Your girlfriend? Oh no,
Yeah.
Alex.
Yes. I will kick her booty out. So.
I don't know if you should admit to doing that on stream, kicking booty holes. Massive thank you to everybody for tuning in. Jack, let's fix up position. Jack will always be the GOAT from Tyrese. And he will be to a lot of people. He maintained that consistency at the top for a long time. And I believe, you don't forget what you know. It's just hard to keep it consistently going. So
Yeah,
if these guys do want to get it back, they can. Yeah. Just when they get the drive and the want to do it, if they do, there's no pressure on my side. I do understand why they can find it frustrating when it's not going their way, but again, you see them looking it up. They've got to this point on merit. Going up against a couple of people that are just sweating out that little bit more when they've got the time. Going to sit with Luke for a little while, chasing the brake boost down the hill. Yep. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. You can you can do it. Like that first lap he got with all the wall rides and stuff, and it's just little mistakes, and you're not able to fully tie it together all the time. And just with the fineness of the cuts, it's really hard to stick to your old lines. The muscle memory a little bit stiffer. Big something noise from Heredia there as he goes through the first corner. 151.734. Razet holds a second over Luke. 53.2 to 53.4. Heredia just catching that and calling it out for the boys.
You're welcome.
Jack just coming through towards the boost now. Maybe getting caught out twice. Bit of a wonky landing from Raza, but he's held it nice and clean in the end. Got himself back up to speed. Not lost much of his lead over Luke. Idiot is still leading the way. The 51.7 best lap. See Jack just coming through the loop skips behind. He's spotted from Jack as he just is trying to get himself into the swing of it, just going for the cuts. Keeping himself going this time. Frustration coming. Raza just goes underneath the platform. Does it give Idiot and Luke a chance to extend the points out? Luke just off the barrier. I think it could be lag. It's not. We'll move on to Heredia. Somebody clip that. We need another language of the gods vid. Yeah, into the tube, nice and smooth. Hey, critics fella. G makes it nicely. Did correct there. Maybe slightly heavy landing on the side. Extra little bit of the curb to get the really nice revs through the skip. And his sort of little dab of the brake. Yeah, gets it nice and low, landing at the back right, left wheel on the curb. 149.790 is the best lap at the moment from Luke. We see Luke improve with that first corner. Already bring the time down. See it snap down lower. Just feathering up there for Raza. Checking just to make sure. Jack has side again, just letting control go to the side rather than allowing himself to get too frustrated.
I think it's past that point, Fox.
Yeah, I do get that, Ryan. Exactly, Luke. And both Jack and Ryan race less than 99% of the races in the community and are better than an awful lot. And like you say with Jack, it's just a shame a lot of the people in the community now didn't witness it. It is part of the reason why people do feel the need to try so hard, because that is the capability. And you don't make it through to this point without nothing. Yeah, there is still plenty of streams up. The crew battles, 1v1s, etc. Yep, covered a lot of them myself on my channel for the 1v1s and 2v2s, etc. Did catch certainly a good year through lockdown of Jack at his best.
Yeah, these new people haven't seen Jack
And
at his
like the
greatest
whole
point.
community during the lockdown, like everybody got that little bit more consistent because we were racing a little bit more often. But we can't expect it to be the same unless there's more on the line than just pride, because there's other games out there that give you that as well and as much satisfaction. They're as well made, if not better, and they listen to their communities a bit, so pace, cranking his on the curbs nicely, getting a little extra boost, popping his nose up into first. Just hear Jack mumbling along to his song, Luca, the barrier. A bit of a hiccup. Jack has had a to respawn. This goes underneath. Feathering. Really nice. Brake boosting down the straight. And yeah, again, exactly, Albo. No matter what the score does say, is everybody in this 2v2 is a GOAT and has made themselves a big name in the community. See the slight different lines from Raza and Heredia there. Heredia looping the tube.
Fuck off.
Tube.
I'm done with this one.
No worries, Raza. That has, unfortunately, as it can do, it does drag us out. But I believe that will be the end of the 2v2 anyway. It's slightly unfortunate with the way it ended, but I do fully understand Raza. No judgment on himself at all. Does just drag me out with him. At the moment the fun isn't quite there with the imbalance on the rustiness and the level at the moment between the racers. Hopefully it will level out. I will bring my stream to an end. I think we will be seeing it go to rusty races. We'll see if anything comes up. There is a couple of days to get the match, but I do think they will take it on the chin, knowing Raza and Jack the way I do. Massive GGs to lads, congratulations to Rusty Racers. Commiserations to Boldilocks and the Three Hairs. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I will do might stream tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. I know there'll be Sunday Fun Day. I think I'm free to attend it, depending on what's going on with it and stuff like that. I'll stream something tomorrow maybe. If not, I'll definitely do a stream on Monday or Tuesday to test a new headset and start getting that set up properly. Thank you all very much for tuning in throughout the day, and goodbye for now.